All right, is it 7 yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's start this thing. All right, first off, approval of October minutes. Does anyone have any questions? Do we get them?
Yes. I do have a lot
Oh,
of
that's right.
highlights
Oh,
on
not
that
that
meeting
one.
minutes.
What's
They're
that?
not there.
Around.
But I put actions and I highlight those. So I guess the question is, do people want me to unhighlight them or mark as action closed? Because some of the things I would have to follow up on to close them.
However you like to do it. Whether
Okay.
you like to unhighlight it or maybe put closed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I will unhighlight them, and that way they're not like looking like they're outstanding from October.
Anything highlighted will be still up. Is that right?
Yes, but right, there's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there.
All right.
So I think I will unhighlight any of the closed action items, so that can go forward. I don't know if it's engine, but that PDF's ready to go. Does anybody have any things for the corrections to the meeting minutes? So
All right. Do I have a motion?
move to approve.
Second.
Okay.
Bree's got a thumbs up, I see.
All right, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
I'm just gonna abstain since I was.
All right. Next is the finance report done by Art Marie. What the
Oh my
what?
God, what?
All right, our savings is 2,015 and 64 cents. Our checking is 293 and 61 cents. So
Brutal.
we have to put funds in. We can barely pay for this.
How'd it get so low? What do we have to pay for?
Christmas trees?
So we just had a meeting and we had to buy the food and
She's
The
sponsored.
quarterly meeting?
she sponsored, yeah. So she gave us 200,
But that's
and we ended up spending like 1,200. Yeah.
$1,200, huh?
Well, flyers. We had to do the flyers. You saw that whole email from the city. The lady was crazy.
Joke.
So we had to,
Are you gonna get to the printer thing in a
at the
minute?
end.
Yeah.
At the end.
Great.
All right.
The 200, is there a minimum in that account that we have to have to avoid?
I'm gonna find out.
We're all gonna fly.
Yeah. All right. So the business checking. I'm sorry. Certificate one, CD one is $2,138. Business check. CD two, $2,133.25, and CD three is $2,146. Now, the first one matures on the 26th this month.
That's going to check.
Either that or I move savings into checking, one or the other. Probably that one.
How much is it?
2,000. It's probably safe that let's keep savings and we'll put the other. We'll move the checking. So let me put that there.
Moving which one into checking? Sorry.
CD one.
That's maturing in a couple of days.
Right. So I'm just going to call them and say, hey, when it matures, put it into the checking account.
Got it.
And then we'll let CD two and three. But CD two matures on the 14th of December.
Rita's got a question.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Rita.
No, this is good. I was just going to say, this is all this new system that Ken had recommended to us. And I was just going to ask, how is it going and do you guys like it and is it working for us? And it sounds like it is. It sounds like you got it all figured out.
Because if you look at the meeting minutes, we published numbers. It looks like we're making about $6 off of each one, of each CD. So do the math. $18.
That's over 100.
$18 a month is what the CDs are bringing in. It looks like.
Okay.
We did not go with the other bank because it would have required too much administrative risk.
Yeah. Well, we had to contact the IRS and get approval.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. Thank you for that update.
Yeah, and the last CD matures on January 4th.
Is the block grant coming up?
All right, we did get awarded 5,000
Where'd that come from? I thought we missed it.
for
That
next
was last year.
cycle.
Oh, the next cycle.
So we don't get the check till January.
Okay.
But they told us that we got awarded now.
Did you actually do an application
Oh yeah,
or it was magical?
and I did the same thing as I did last time, but I just
Change the
adjusted.
correct proportions.
I adjusted, right? Instead of having general meetings with food and flyers. I pulled the flyers out and said flyers down here, food up here. So I mean, the flyers competed with it because they run about 350. We got to do 4 of them.
No, a
So
lot.
But
So I-
will that change?
yes, maybe.
But we still have ink and paper.
You know,
Yeah,
are they gonna, well, I was gonna get to that, ask about this.
yeah. Don't do it just yet. So
Now, the 5,000, 2 years ago, how much did we get?
5,000.
So we got 100% of what?
Yeah,
You should.
that's the max you can get is 5,000. And
Good job.
Good job, Art.
but they sent an email out to everyone and went to everyone who got applied. Says we have a new policy now. You can get grants for 3 years and you have to take a year off. So this last
Yeah.
one is our 3rd year. So I wrote back saying, "Well, wait a minute, we didn't get a grant last year."
We took our year. No,
That's what I'm hoping. They have not got back to me, so I don't know yet. I think
they're
they're.
very reasonable.
We'll see. We'll see.
Why would that not count?
We should be
I
starting
don't know.
as year one.
Let's all come up with something.
All I'm saying is they got us down.
So one way or another, it's either this is our first year of the 3 years,
Yeah,
or the policy starts and this is our first year of the 3 years.
Oh,
They
that's-
can't go back in time.
they are going back in
That's
time.
bullshit.
Yeah,
They can't do that.
they showed everyone. It goes
So does this mean that we're the only one who got an award because everybody else was awarded last year?
no,
For 3 years in a row?
no.
Well, 2 years time it'll be. Change your name.
Yeah, because I'm also
You're
I'm the treasurer of District Leaders Neighborhood Group, the D6 Neighborhood Group, and they got 1,000 last year and they're getting 1,000 this year. So,
Okay.
although they're terrible, they haven't even come close to spending 1,000
So why do they get 1,000 and we get 5?
because that's all I asked for.
Oh.
All right. Any questions on the finance report?
So is the 5,000 that we were granted at risk that we actually won't get it if they finagle this 4th year off thing?
Wait, what?
So you were saying that, you can only get 3 years, then you have to take a year off.
Yeah.
And it sounded like you were saying that we may or may not be counting last year as a year off. Does that mean that we would then, if they don't count it off, are they then going to kick us off for the 5,000 we're not going to get? Because we
Next year, 2 years, 2027.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because 2026 they're saying is our 3rd year.
Why would they say that? We didn't get paid last year.
So my question is it because we put an application in and they're just counting applications, or is it actual grant money? If it's applications, then we're stuck. We just
No way. No way.
I am full agreement with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't make the rules. All right, let's move on. Dumpster day. Oh, feedback. I thought that went pretty good. I mean, we filled up real fast. We only had 3. Those dumpsters,
3 dumpsters.
they filled up in no time.
What time do you close down?
We pretty much shut down about 10:30.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And
It's
people,
supposed to go till noon, right?
yeah. And so we called them
Were
and
people lined up before it opened?
oh yeah, long line.
Oh, God.
It went around.
I was
We
in the
went
front
to
of the
the
line.
end.
And not only that,
Camping. So did you camp out the night before?
a neighbor had a car right near the curb. He was 2 houses in, right? So two houses in, and his car wouldn't start. He couldn't move it. So the line had to go around the car. So I was like, okay, we're obstructing traffic. The only problem I had is Lindy Hayes took it too serious.
Oh.
And so there were cars coming the other way, right? They're homeowners and stuff. They're coming down the other way. And Lindy would not get out of the way. She said, no, turn around. You got to turn around and go back out. It's a one way. And I go, Lindy, you're not a cop. You
Yeah.
can't tell them. You got to get out of the way. She goes, no, not today. I said, Lindy,
Get out
of the
way. I'm going to pick you up and carry you.
yeah, you're not.
You are obstructing traffic right now.
Yeah, we don't want a black eye.
Yeah, we don't need a hassle from the city.
Yeah. So that was
Ice agent, I don't need to identify myself. Tell my directions.
and the funny thing is, so near the end when it was getting really packed, so people came with not dressers, but like entertainment centers, right? And so I said, hey, look, here's what we got to do: pull it off the truck and then kick it so it just collapses.
Oh,
And
okay. So
we'll
just
take
like
it-
pancakes.
We'll
Yeah.
take it board by board and just throw it in. And we did
People have
that.
fun doing that.
Oh yeah, they're like, and then one guy kind of brought a sturdy one, and they go, "All right, that'll never do it." I said, "Oh yeah," and I pulled it off the truck and I just let it go.
Collapse
And it hits, it breaks. He goes, "Okay, I guess it will collapsed.
Because it's not as strong as I thought it was.
Yeah.
It's still made out of particle board, right?
Yeah. Well, the backing, right?
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
then St. John brought his kids. They said, "Look, you kids manage the e-waste, right?" So they were inside and looking at all different computers and stuff. And other kids from the neighborhood saw them playing, and so there were kids in the e-waste you're playing around with stuff. Like, all right, just don't eat anything.
Stick it in your eye.
Don't lick anything.
Tastes like lithium.
Don't
This
break.
tastes like gallium arsenide.
Don't break any glass.
Well, so in e-waste, can you put batteries and stuff in e-waste?
No, you cannot. But
No
people
battery.
were. I
course.
ended up taking out batteries and all sorts of stuff. Said, okay, I know where I can dump them. So
That's good. That's good.
yeah, but wasn't like somebody threw away some bikes, but they were in pretty bad shape. So I said, all right, I'm not going to take
You didn't
these.
pick it. You didn't collect anything this time.
No, but St. John, someone threw away one of those galvanized metal potter plants things, but it's big.
Oh, like
The
a
size of
like
this
a-
table.
like a raised bed.
Yeah, and it's like so he grabbed it.
Yeah.
I said,
Nice.
yeah.
Those are a couple $100.
Yeah.
Easy.
And for scrap metal.
No, I think he was
they
making
use
a
it.
potter.
They-
Potter
they-
plant,
they-
yeah. If you look, his front yard's all garden.
Mm.
He's into gardening and stuff. So there's a couple good things. I don't think I got anything, which is a bad day. I did throw away some stuff, but that's okay. All right, so that's dumpster day. Let's move on to the October meeting. What everyone thinks.
Everything taken out gives you more space for those limited 3 dumpsters.
All I know is there was one time people were throwing away outdoor furniture.
Mhm.
I cleaned up. Got a table, got 4 rocking chairs. That's one of them.
That I thought that was new.
No,
How come they don't donate to like
That's really nice.
it is. It's a nice rocker. I got 3 out back.
Damn.
How come they don't salvage? Take the salvage.
I have no
lazy.
idea. I have no idea. So, yeah. So
I mean, you should hold up that laptop, and that is a really nice chair. Look at the chair he's got back there.
you can't really see it, but it's that one.
That's level demonstrated.
Turn on the light. Right. Turn on the light.
Oh, the black one? Oh, it looks really nice. Oh, it looks so comfy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Didn't you get a microwave
good.
one year too?
Did I get a what?
A microwave that someone was throwing away?
No, that went to Willard took that one.
Brand new. It was brand new. It was in a
I
box.
had a toaster oven. I got a
Oh,
toaster oven. That was like 2 or 3
I
years
remember
ago.
that.
Yeah. Again, every now and then you're like, holy crap, you're throwing that
Am I
away.
throwing that? Funny.
I think someone else got a pair of skis. They pulled out a pair of skis. I said, well, I don't ski.
Old skis
Nobody
on
wanted the
this
dining set I threw away.
I didn't see it.
Bad shape.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. General meeting. What everyone think?
I thought it was really good.
I
Now-
thought it was
now-
a little extended on a particular person.
Did anyone feel bad that I did not allow our supervisor to have Q&A? Because I had one
No.
person email me saying, you should have let her give Q&A. I said, man, she went for half an hour.
I think she should have gotten Q&A if she cut her thing down to 15
I
minutes. Like you
told her.
told her.
I
You
told
I
her.
know you did.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's disrespectful for everybody else.
Yeah.
And,
So-
and it's not the first time that's happened.
And I
Disappointing.
contacted him the day after and I said, I'm sorry. And they go, no, we understand. And I said, no problem. Next time, if you want Q&A, just work it in. But she was so
So I think we need to demand it because our community is asking for Q&A.
yeah.
We need to cut them off. We said, listen, we need to cut you off here so that our community can ask questions.
She,
Not fair.
she was so tied into that proposition, Measure A.
Yeah. That's all she cared about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was
You're
every
right.
time because a week before, CAP had their meeting and she came in and talked for half an hour, pretty much the same thing. And I told her, I said, look, cut out the first part, which is the history of the hospital.
Yeah.
So we all know that. Cut that
She
part out.
did it at the July one too.
Yeah, So other than that, the food all went. I didn't see any
Yeah,
leftovers.
it was great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
which one was that one?
that's a La Taqueria. No, La
Verrazana?
Verrazana. And they're
that's great.
cheap.
Yeah, that's the sisters.
That was under 700. All that food under 700.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get the taco stand in front of.
Twins trying to plug into the meeting.
Ooh.
Having a hard time.
Steve Bowman.
I don't
Oh.
see anything popping up there.
Can you
It-
invite him directly?
Well, Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Is it on our website? Isn't our
He
website?
just emailed us saying, can't get it. Don't know if it's the one from Lana and Rita. Did you guys use a Zoom link from Art's last email?
No, I just have my Zoom set up, so I just plugged in the meeting number.
Yeah, I don't change it.
I took it from Art's agenda, the PDF.
Yeah.
All right, I sent it to him.
Thanks, Mark.
All right, back. Oh, there he is. He's in. All right, well.
False alarm.
All right. So where are we at? Oh, hold on, I gotta. So general meeting's done. So holiday showcase. Rita, do you have any hints for us or stuff?
I do. I only have one judge from the previous judges. I reached out to them and the previous photographer. Only one judge reached out and said he would be available. I reached out to,
Was that Charles?
I'm sorry, I don't have that at my fingertips.
Okay.
Let you know who it is. I think it is, but I reached out to Willard. Thank you, Julie, for making that suggestion. He said, "Oh yes, I'm in." He did not provide me with a contact phone number. I've been emailing him since because I need some specific, commitments on specific dates, and I have not heard anything. So back, and I've, like I said, I've been trying to get a hold of him. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. We have one judge, and I'm not local, and there's no photographer.
Okay, I'm going to send you it via chat. Rita. All right, anything else?
For the holiday showcase, no.
Yeah.
I have plenty of other stuff though.
All right, did you get my chat?
I see it there. And it's a phone number.
That's for Willard.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, well, Sinja's not here, so I actually got 3 orders for them. They didn't know how to get the Sinjin, so I
For the
said,
trees?
send me money, but they haven't sent me the money yet. But I got 3.
You went on trees.
I don't know.
Oh,
He's not here.
okay.
We'll find out because it happens
Soon.
at the end of the next week.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Steve, were you having issues logging in because of the link that was sent out? Should we resend a link? Maybe Sinja's trying to join but can't as well.
No, he told me he wasn't going to make it.
Oh, never mind.
Trying to give him an excuse.
Yeah. Rita, what was the other stuff you had to tell us?
So, I'm part of that reforestation tree thing.
Oh, okay, you're going to do the update because Bob's not here.
Well, he said he wanted to join later. So I think he's coming later, but I mean, if it gets to a time where he's not there, I have stuff. And then if everybody's interested, I did have a meeting with Lynn Lee, Chief of Staff, and one of her staff members of the McKay's office regarding traffic and parking during with the holiday from Valley Fair, and we're all working with DOT in the neighborhood, and so I've got info.
Go ahead, because Sinjin and Bob are not here, and those are the next 2 items before open forum.
Okie dokie. So, you all know how bad traffic can be, and those of us who live right near Valley Fair, how illegal the parking can be. And a couple of weeks ago, I had someone, block my driveway again, and I thought I'd send the video of the gal trying to do the parking and coming out and looking, and yeah, she blocked the driveway, and that was good enough for her, and she went off and did her shopping for I don't know how many hours. I sent those videos to DOT and to Macaulay. How do you pronounce our councilman's name, please?
Mulcahy.
Mulcahy's office. And I got an immediate response back from Lynn Lee, Chief of Staff of Mulcahy's office.
Okay.
She is part of our group for the reforestation of Cory neighborhood. So, you know, I know her already.
Good.
And apparently there's been some work behind the scenes with Mulcahy's office and Sue at Valley Fair, the Department of Transportation, and Tran, our captain for San Jose PD.
Nice.
I had a meeting with them with Mulcahy's chief of staff, Lynn, today, and one of the other staff members. And we talked about painting the red tips around the driveways. Director of the DOT, Ristro, mentioned that. And I think his name is Bender. I forget his name. He was one of the
Jim
assistants.
Risto. Oh,
Say again?
Jim Risto, and there was another guy that was with him.
Right, the other guy, yes. And they were talking about the red tips. So I sent them the video also and said, this is, you know, this is only going to get worse. And so right now, Mulcahy's office, DOT, and I are working with local streets to identify where the red tips would be painted. They want to do this. They say they can do everybody's red tips in one day. The Department of Transportation can do this, but they want a list. So I'm taking on a couple of streets near me. Chief of Staff Lynn Lee is coming out on Tuesday and walking a number of the streets. So if anybody else is interested, we're looking at Beechwood, Redwood, Clover, Fernwood, Baywood. So if anybody else is around there and is interested, this is a time sensitive.
When do you have to know?
If they want red tips painted on, you know, for on the small areas.
The
by
other
the running
side of
gutter.
you.
I'm sorry, what?
The other side of you. So you go on the, what is it? The east side of Monroe. You got Daniel, Homewood. I can't think of the other street, but
So if there's somebody in that neighborhood on those streets who is interested in going around and saying, these are the little small areas that any car parking here is hanging over onto people's driveways.
all right, I'll put you in touch with him. The guy's name is Wolf. Last name Wolf. I can't think of his first name.
Oh,
I'll send you his contact, or you want me to send your contact to him so he can call you?
no, go ahead and send it to me. And then they're looking, Lynn, the chief of staff of Mulcahy's office was saying, we don't think we can get this done by Black Friday, but they're working to get this done before Christmas holidays. We also talked about there's going to be more patrols from San Jose PD in the area, hoping to ticket and or tow.
Hey,
And
if they're going to do it after Black Friday, they're going to have to do it at night. They'll never get to this sidewalk unless they put up signs that say no parking.
you know, putting out their DOT is going to put out door tags and say, you know, when this is happening, and offer an opt out. You don't have to have this done, but the idea is to get these small areas identified,
Yeah.
and painted, you know, as soon as possible. And let's see. And then our favorite manager at Valley Fair, Mulcahy had face-to-face, one-on-one with her. She was supposed to have gotten back to him with remediation ideas, and she is not. So she's going. Mulcahy's office is going to, ask again, what are you guys doing? I told them about I was involved with this, some decades ago, and the previous owners, managers of Valley Fair were very involved and very helpful, like off-site parking with bus in for the employees.
And signage.
Signage, exactly.
Park on the
And
roof,
so,
kind of stuff.
the chief of staff, Lindley, was excited to know that there's precedence for the Valley Fair to be working with this. I also asked, were there any statistics from like non-emergency 311 phone calls regarding traffic and illegal parking, and if there's any sort of statistics. So they're going to look into that. She's meeting with with Tran on Friday to do an update. So some of the things that we talked about, she'll be presenting to him also. I was very encouraged. I have to tell you, working with these city staffers and or at least Mulcahy's office, very responsive, even with, and again with the reforestation and the tree program that's coming up.
I got a little bit of bad news for you. Sue Newsom may be unresponsive because she's leaving, right?
At the end of the holidays.
Oh, okay, so next year.
December or January. She's going back to Jersey.
All right.
Is that bad news?
Well, because she might not, she doesn't care if she pisses you off because she's leaving.
Well, but maybe an opportunity for somebody else.
It may be an opportunity for somebody else.
We can only hope.
Hey, Rita, quick question. What do you mean by red tip on the driveway?
So if you're
the curb red.
if you're standing in the street and you're looking at the house and the driveway, there would be like two driveways there that are like close together versus the curb and gutter that has like a long area from house to house. Okay, so that shorter area can be painted with, and they call it red tips because as the driveway apron slopes down, it kind of makes a tip, and so that would be painted red, illegal parking.
Okay.
Hi, Bob.
There's two things I wanted to bring up. One is anytime there's a red anything that you park in front of, you're at risk of getting towed, whether it's you or somebody else. So if you're happy to park temporarily in front of your own driveway, you can get yourself towed. There's no requirement for notice. They can just hook you up and go.
So on that point, Kurt, we did talk about, I made the mention, is there any way we could put some signage up? I know it's more in like homeowner association, private streets, that kind of thing. Mulcahy's office is open to asking the police department if there is something about, some warning signs or something that we could put that up, because this is going to be like, or Department of Transportation streets, that type of thing. So good point. And we did discuss that, and we're looking to make sure that this is noticeable and therefore a deterrent.
So I'm wondering, what is the real value here? Is it just they're hoping that it's a visual deterrent? Because it seems like you're breaking the law parking in front of a red zone, but you're also breaking the law if you're blocking a driveway. It's the same crime. Is it really going to change the enforcement at all, or it's really just to make people more aware of the fact that they're being
both of those?
I think it changes the crime actually,
because they're more because they'll tow instantly on a red zone, but they won't tow instantly on just blocking a driveway.
I think the fines are larger for blocking a red zone than blocking driveway.
And just to be clear, Rita, this is only when driveways are adjacent to each other, not like a long stretch that has a driveway cut out where it slopes in. They're not going to tip those. It's just where there's like a space that's too small for a car.
Correct.
And so typically, if someone parked there, they block a driveway. But if a motorcycle parked there, they're still going to get towed, probably.
If the whole thing is painted, what my task and what Lindley are going to do, we're going to identify what we think are the small areas so that DOT, is not spending all their time running around looking at everything. Then they will assess that. They'll have the addresses of these places and make the assessment, and so that they can go out in one fell swoop and do what the requirements state.
Personally, I don't want this as because of the same thing as like if I ever temporarily need to do this, I don't want to be towed myself.
You may opt out.
But on one side of us, we have a very small little zone that's too small for a car. But on the other side, there's like a spot that you can have 3 cars. But the problem is, on both sides they do it. On the side with a little car in a little space, they take up a third of my driveway, and then on the other side, which has plenty of space, they're still encroaching a third. Parking in front of those other cars into my thing.
So what I
So the
think,
red tip is not going to help me on that side either.
so what I think I've seen is that on the side where you could park like 3 cars, they can do the red tip a little ways from your driveway towards where you could park 3 cars, so that would deter someone from hanging over with the 3+ cars into your driveway.
Like a 1 foot stretch from your driveway, 1 foot out.
Yeah, that's why they call it a tip, I believe, because you look at the driveway apron, and it's taped like that, like a tip.
All right. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
I think it'd be more than a foot though, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a standard number that we have to do. All right. Any questions on that? Bob, good timing because it's your turn to talk.
Hi, Rita.
Hi, Bob.
I'm going to give, it's Julie or Julia,
Yes.
give you my notes. So if you take notes, since you're the secretary, then I'll pass these out to everybody afterwards. But this way, people have to listen to me.
You probably prefer an electronic copy, but that's
okay. So this is just a little status report on our Cory Reforestation Committee. We met with the city of San Jose on November 6th, and that was Rita and I and Lauren Johnson. Attending from the city was the Deputy Director of DOT, Jennifer Seguin, Assistant Arborist Mark Frazier, and Lindley, the OKE's Chief of Staff. The kind of general discussion items, I won't say up front, Rita was super helpful in crafting the information we sent to the city and also working with me in the write-up and after meeting report and action items. But sort of general stuff that we found out, in the general discussion, the city is going to be launching a free tree planting program.
Well, we got to jump on that, huh?
Yeah, and soon, they didn't have a specific date for the tree deficient parts of the city that will include a 2-year maintenance period. District 6 is not considered tree deficient. We're actually one of the healthier coverage areas of the city, so we don't get the 2-year maintenance, but they will plant the tree for free.
All right.
That isn't.
Tree maintenance doesn't they take care of it for the
They'll water it and do some structural pruning and stuff like that. So in East San Jose, South San Jose, maybe District 4 up by Berryessa, where there are not that many trees, they're really trying to encourage people to get trees and get them established. So they have a grant that allows for a 2-year maintenance period too, which is great for the city. Doesn't help us, but and then we talked a lot about partnering with the city on marketing, possibly marketing the free tree program, maybe as a handout that would be attached to the general meeting notice. We can also hopefully put some other information in there about tree care and other information that we're working on.
Just a real quick question, tree care. Did they talk about those pests and bugs? Remember someone talking
They
about
shot hole borers. They made reference to it, that it's in the city. They're concerned about it. They're also concerned about the monoculture, where a neighborhood might have all Chinese pistache or all sycamores, and if they get a pest.
It
So the
kills
city,
thing, yeah.
the city's going into this more sort of multi-culture approach to the urban forest, which has pros and cons because you lose the sort of uniform canopy and you get this
Right.
kind of real goofy. But yeah, they mentioned it. We didn't talk a lot about that thing.
They haven't. Have anybody heard anything about that since they mentioned it? Like
They
was
said
it a
it's
year ago?
moving slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can bring him up, ask him for a.
Yeah, I just it sounded like it was desperate. Like
They're concerned about it. I guess parts of the city. Rita, I don't know if you remember if they said anything more about the shot hole borer.
is that what it was? Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
shop the door.
I think that what I remember is that they've identified the neighborhoods, the areas. We don't have anything like that in the Cory neighborhood, and they're concentrating efforts where they've found the pest.
Okay. So we identified, we as our committee, our reforestation committee with the city, identified like 6 action items that we want the city to follow up on. And in partnership with us. One of them is to, the city agreed that they would provide the existing tree inventory that they have. I think it was done in 2014, which is a map, GIS kind of thing, and identify a process with us where we could maybe enlist volunteers to do an update of the tree inventory for Cory. And so one of the things that we are hoping to do with the association is identify volunteers that might be interested in participating in that update. We'd have some issues, obviously, in understanding how we would deal with the data, what the collection methodology would be, what things we want people to target. But, that would be great to have an updated inventory for Cory to see what's happened from the last 10, 11 years, at least from when they did the inventory. City said that they were going to review coordination between the transportation department and the building planning code enforcement department to ensure trees are replaced in conjunction with new development, major permit work. It was kind of a deers in the headlights look by the city where, oh gee, I don't know, maybe we need to get back together. We need to have the council office talk to PCBE, blah, 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 blah. We identified some examples of where there's scrape downs, a new 4,000 square foot home, no street trees, nothing's been put in. Why? Oh, I guess we need to do better coordination. So we're trying to press them a little bit on it, but that's really a city internal thing, but we want to kind of keep their feet to the fire. Yeah.
What's PCBE?
Planning, code enforcement. I think it's PBCE, planning, building, and code enforcement.
Got it.
Yeah, is what it stands for. And that's one department that does all the planning
Permits.
and permits.
Yeah.
And so, when there's major new development or major permit work or maybe even an ADU, well, if somebody doesn't have a street tree, that ought to be on the checklist just like you have to strap your water heater or put in your smoke detectors. Anyway, that's kind of what we're asking them to take a look at.
And is it the homeowner's responsibility to do?
Well, it should be. Right now, they don't require them to do it. It's just like you build a new home, building signs off on it, that's it. Even though you're out of compliance with the street tree requirement, right now it appears there is no mechanism within the city and no requirement that they bring their property up to compliance with street trees. Even if they're putting building a $3 million home on knocking down a 3-1 and putting a giant home, which seems like that would be an easy fix. I'm not in that organization, so we also asked them to look at how there's currently the city requires a disclosure upon sale of property and transfer of property of whether or not that property meets street tree requirement. They do the disclosure, but that's it. It doesn't trigger any planting. It doesn't trigger any city DOT review. It's just between you and you're buying my house. I signed something that says, here, Kurt, I don't have any street trees. It doesn't meet the requirements.
Yeah.
We go on our way. Who cares? Kind of like, I didn't get a building permit for this. who cares, right? So,
Done.
We asked them to take a look at whether there were examples of any kind of financing maintenance financing districts for managing the urban forest. We did talk about the fact that the only way to really get control and management of how trees are pruned and maintained, et cetera, would be to have a single entity like the city or a contractor be responsible for it. And we're kind of interested to know if there are any neighborhoods within the city that have a financing mechanism. I know from my experience, Los Gatos, Campbell, some of the neighboring cities have a financing mechanism that comes through the property tax that allows for street tree maintenance, and they do it through that funding source. Right now, if you want to plant a street tree, there's a list of like 50 trees, on the city's website and that are okay. We asked them to look at developing a Cory neighborhood specific tree list because we're kind of blessed with wider park strips in a lot of places. So we could have higher, larger canopy trees, and their street tree list just lists, well, this, and there's a huge number of them. And let's look at Cory and let's see what really makes sense for the Cory neighborhood as opposed to just leaving it up to like they said, well, we're not going to plant crepe myrtles or we're not going to do any more Chinese pistache or red maples. But anyway, get a little more specific for Cory is something we suggested. And then there was this community forest management plan that was done a couple of years ago. It's a big, thick document. Our city forest was very involved in it. And one of the recommendations was to set up this community forest advisory committee, which had neighborhood representatives. Seems like it hasn't met for a couple of years. You go on the website, the latest minutes and agenda are from a couple of years ago. And so the deputy director was like, oh, I guess it hasn't met. Well, let me look into that. Why it hasn't met. Who's on it? I said, well, I would assume those meetings are public, we'd like to know about them. And she said, well, I need to check and make sure they're public.
You talking about the neighborhood commission?
This is not the neighborhood commission. This is a specific community forest advisory committee. And so it's not the broader neighborhood commission.
All right.
But I mean, it has to be a public meeting because it's a public meeting. So our request as the reforestation committee for the board, you guys, is we would like to suggest that the board invite Jennifer, who was great. She's really energetic. She's really feeling good about partnering with us to a general meeting, maybe the January 1, to announce the free tree program.
Do you have her contact information?
We have Jennifer's information.
All right, just send that to me. I'll invite you.
Okay, fantastic.
I can do that, Bob.
Oh,
All right.
great.
And just to let you know, Julie, I sent Julie over by email a copy of the report.
Oh,
So,
great.
got it.
So that would be at the January meeting, and then it would be followed by a short, maybe one slide presentation by us, the reforestation committee, that we just say, hey, here's what we're doing. These are some of the things we're looking at. We're hoping to work with the city on updating the inventory. We're going to be doing a solicitation for volunteers, blah, 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 blah. These are things, if there's anybody else that wants to, join in our committee or help us with this effort, that kind of thing. Just a short little informational thing. So that's it. I mean, it was positive,
Okay.
but, it's a long, go ahead, Art.
If you're going to do that, make sure you get the slide over to Kurt. He'll put it on his computer. We'll have it all set. And then have a sign-up sheet, and we'll put that in front, separate from our regular sign-up sheet. So then you can just take that sign-up sheet with you.
And people signing up would be signing up for
For reforestation.
For the reforestation committee, and a possible volunteer to help update the tree inventory in the neighborhood. So
I can help with the slide. Bob, you and I and Laurel can get content, and I can get that off to Kurt, and I can formulate some sort of a sign-up sheet for volunteers.
here's copies of my comments if you want them. So,
Julie, just send out if you.
Okay,
I don't need it.
all right.
I'd rather I'd rather have it
You know what,
electronic.
I'll cut it up and use it as scratch paper.
Yeah, you just scrap it. It's all good.
I'll keep one just to keep one.
Because you have.
But no, it was very positive. I mean, the arborist that was there is an assistant arborist because the city arborist wasn't clear she was off on leave or gone. He was a tree guy, but I don't think he really had a grasp of a lot of the bureaucratic stuff. Jennifer certainly knows what's going on in her
Cool.
DOT department. She's been involved in solid waste and infrastructure, blah, blah, blah. So I think she's going to be a good ally. She seemed very enthusiastic. It's just a question of, it's working with the city of San Jose. So,
I hope she likes burritos.
so the meeting date in January is
So last
last
Monday.
Last Monday.
Monday.
last.
Let's see.
Okay. It was,
I have Monday, January 26th.
okay.
Yep, 26.
Rita, I don't know if you saw, Jennifer did finally send an email. I asked her if you had suggested asking her if she had any updates. All she said was, "Oh, I just saw this email. Let me know if there's any new questions at your meeting." So she didn't have any updates. And
Yes, I did see that, and I can send back, or you can, if you want, but I could send her back a debrief of what we talked about at the meeting. I'd like to get a commitment from the board that we would invite her to speak regarding this free street tree program that they're just about ready to roll out. That we
Yeah,
get a
definitely.
the board that she would be one of the guests for the January 26th quarterly general meeting.
As long as she's available, I'll give her. You give me her contact information, I'll contact her.
So does it look
Got
like a budget to give a tree to everyone who asks, or is it limited and they got to raffle it, or first come first serve, or how's that going to work?
they had two sources of funds. They had a grant, and they also have a tree mitigation fund where developers, when they do a big project, oh gee, I can't fit enough trees on my property, so here's
They get paid.
$500 or $1,000 per tree that I can't put in. That I guess that pot of money's been growing. So she didn't indicate that they thought there was a limit. See how successful the program is.
And with urban forest before, they would have some volunteers, but also the homeowners would come and help, dig in plants and stuff like that. Is that still the same thing? Do they plant them? Is it a community thing?
The city will do the full planting, so it's not like it's gonna. They said their contractor will do planting. We asked for some clarification if that would include, let's say somebody who moved into a house that had concrete in the park strip or a dying tree. Does that include removing the dying tree, stump grinding, removing concrete, preparing the site? Or is it just
About irrigation?
typically these street trees aren't irrigated? Typically they
I
are.
thought, until they root or whatever. You gotta-
Yeah, I mean, the stuff I've read is that they basically want the homeowners to water, which is
hand water until it's.
just run a hose across the sidewalk. Hope nobody trips on them. Perfect. Yeah.
You
No.
don't have to do that right now.
I mean, the thing with irrigation is, I've irrigated my park strip and I had to, push a pipe underneath the sidewalk and water pressure. And it's a real pain in the ass.
I got dogs peeing on my trees all the time.
That's good. Anyway, well, we can ask that, if irrigation would be something they would recommend with the street tree plan.
Because with water prices, some people may complain, but I don't have to water trees.
Anyway,
One of the things that was very encouraging with talking with these the city folks here was that they were interested in what we, the Cory Reforestation Committee, was wanting to do, partnering with the city. This is like a pilot program because they'd like to do this as a pilot program, our cooperation with each other. And then work on that in other neighborhoods throughout the city. So as Bob said, Jennifer is very engaging. I think we're going to get responsiveness from her, definitely her attention, and it's just very encouraging.
All right. Well, thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Keep plugging
The committee, yeah.
Thanks for all your support, and yeah, we were pleased, but now we'll see where it goes.
All right. All right. Next is open forum. So I got a number of things. There was a little blip in the t-shirts where the ordering of the t-shirts got goofed up and dropped, so they had to reorder them.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
I can work myself out.
All right. So
the city making the shirts,
The
right?
city's making the shirts 20 XXLs and 20 XLs. I don't want to go crazy and order 100 hundreds. So just give me 20, 20.
Because they say, okay, you have more than one sleeve, or you're only allowed to have
One
advertising
sleeve.
in
One sleeve will have
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff
But
on
they
it.
can't say mayor.
I think they do. I think it says donated by the mayor, and then there's also some state grant that's on it. There's like 3 lines
On one sleeve.
on one sleeve, yeah. And then so those are
These are for the captains, is that right? Or
no, these are for anyone who wants it.
Who wants
We
it.
could sell these.
Thanks again.
sell them.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh, and
Thanks.
I do want to say, I'm so glad you guys are here as an association and committee at that time, because it really helped us in making this pitch to have the support of the Cory Neighborhood Association. I mean, if
Good.
we're just doing it as random neighbors, so Art and Kurt and the rest of you guys, that's great. Thank
And you got a board member on your team. Rita.
It was great.
Got juice.
I've already been telling me how awesome she is.
Thanks, Bob. Hey,
All right. So hopefully in the next week or so, we should have a box of t-shirts on our
why should we
doorstep.
sell them?
The original grant doesn't allow you to make money off anything. You have to
Yeah.
give them away.
Yeah.
These guys said, no, we're giving them to you. Do whatever you want with them. So
City's so jacked.
I know. So the next one is they want to give us a laser printer. Kurt made a really strong speech for the first one, and so I picked the first one and said, even though you and Julie and Linda picked number 3, the color one,
Color one.
and after you made it, he said, no, do not get color.
No. So let me just explain. I have a color. I have that. But
Yeah,
I print a lot of color stuff. We print like 0 color stuff as a core, as what our little envelope is.
yeah,
And from a durability and a usability and the cost of ink is what kills you. It's not the
But you
print.
can always say, there's a little checkbox that says, I mean, even on my
Grayscale.
input, I say black only versus
Yeah.
color, and then I
Right.
want color.
But I'm the color. Anyway, I gave my input on that. Where for what we do, a black and white printer that is reliable is, to me, was the way to go.
yeah.
Like, it's up to you guys.
So I already told them, so we're going to go with number 1. It was the low end one.
Do
What-
they?
what model
Neither
did
of them were-
they-
neither of them were low end. Neither of them were low end.
Yeah,
The
It's
one
not-
was one was enterprise level, which
Yeah.
had all kinds of security, which is
yeah.
irrelevant.
Well, they wouldn't want breaking into our.
Yeah, they hack
Flyers
into your
there.
printer.
All right, so I don't know when
Because
we're
at Costco,
getting it.
they sell a color HP for $4.99.
No, this was at least 700.
This was like a 650.
Yeah.
It's
Is it more industrial grade?
this. You can talk to Sinjin
Yeah.
about the issues with HP in general, about their licensing issue, because they license their toner, and you're technically not allowed to put a non-HP cartridge into this thing. Because this is a city purchase, I assume we're going to be doing everything by the city book,
Yeah, probably.
right? And can our grant be used to pay for toner for that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So great. I don't think we're gonna have any problems.
Yeah. I'll find out how much toner costs, and if it's the same cost as that, we'll just do it by ourselves. All right. So
Yeah.
that's coming up. I don't know when we'll get it.
I can't believe they're doing it. I don't know why they're doing it.
I don't care. I'll take it.
Because I
They came
remember
to me and said,
I remember you said when we get a grant, we cannot buy anything tangible.
yeah,
You cannot buy an asset.
yeah,
Specific. I remember assets because I'm like, why don't we get a printer?
yeah.
Because we every time we do this, and I remember you telling me that was years ago. You can't buy anything physical.
It could be like a expense from a grant is a very different category than a capital expense.
What did we do for
Or-
the TA?
Why is San Jose
We
buying?
bought it with our own
How
money.
did they get away?
They have
Yeah.
a budget.
All right.
But why can they spend it on us?
Why can they
We
spend it
can
on-
talk about this when we're drinking alcohol. The next one. Does anyone want to manage the Halloween holiday showcase? Just throwing that out there. Yeah. Okay. Great.
I don't want to manage it, but I will help.
You're talking about for next year.
For next year, yeah, Halloween's long
Yeah.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. All right. Well, just keep that in the back of your head, or if you know of someone who wants to do a project.
So I have a question. If Ken's willing to help with the Halloween showcase, can I press you into service for the for the holiday showcase?
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm a Grinch.
I can help be a judge. You can put me down as one.
Oh, thanks, Art. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because my mom is moved. I'm helping my mom move up here, so I will not be around for
All right.
much of this and next.
Grinch.
I just can't do it. I think it's area 1. That's my area.
Kevin just volunteered. Grinch is a new form of yes.
Yeah.
That's the new code
All
word.
right. So just so you know, both Ken and I went to the general plan meeting. I was falling asleep. It was,
How exciting. It must have been so riveting.
oh my God. So I told Ken after this, I'm zooming from here on out. I don't need to. He went up, told, and he by chance he was the last speaker. So he went up, he did his minute and a half. He got 2 minutes, but he just the first guy was like a PhD doctor. And all these
They needed a hook. The guy would have gone on for like 10 minutes.
and he wouldn't shut up. He goes, hey, you're 2 minutes up. Yeah, but on this chart,
I haven't done this chart. Okay. Now you're done. No, but this chart.
I just want to show you these 2 charts. And I'm like, get out of here. All right. So
Professors do not understand time limits. I mean,
No.
that's just the rule.
and the next one, Zoom only. It's in December, and then after that, but I do not plan on going to any more.
I'm going to go to all of them.
The chairs-
If anyone wants a ride.
The chairs were stiff. I was like, oh, 2 hours in this thing.
Where was it? City Hall?
It's in the rotunda, but it's a separate room, and they only set up. I mean, our board meeting. I mean, our board meetings match. There was maybe 10, 20,
That's
12 people there.
This is for a general plan.
We were
review?
3. There were 3 of us, and 2 guys behind us, and then this
This
is
is for the
just
city. General plan
city.
review.
planning commission.
For the 2040 Envision 4-year cycle
Who
thingy.
gives a shit?
Yeah. No. All right. So I should probably show this. VCI came out with a new plan. Let me share with you guys so you can see it. Where is sharing? Share right there. All right. Share. Where is it?
All right, you just got to keep going to the meeting. They get into a rhythm. They're wild.
Gotta make your stride.
It's not. Oh wait.
The tech maybe
Documents.
the email. How'd you get it?
There's an email.
Yeah, but I downloaded it.
Back to email.
I don't know how to share.
Go back to kindergarten.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't see how to do it anyways.
Art, are you able to forward whatever that is to those of us that
Where is
are?
it showing you? I can tell you that, right? Go back to Zoom.
Oh, maybe because I popped it up. That must be
Yeah.
it. Okay. Maybe now that it's popped up, I can share. Where'd it go? Right here. Share. Screens. There it is. Oh, I needed to pop it up. All right, can you see that?
Yes.
All right. So this one is Plan 1, and it's a 2-story, 2-building complex. One is the short one is 5 stories. The other one is 7 stories. And
Over 100 units.
yep. And so that one has both affordable and commercial property in it.
No commercial.
Oh, no commercial?
It's 100%.
Yeah, but I meant affordable and market.
It's market
That's-
rate with whatever the minimum is of.
Yeah.
15%.
So 55 and 75. That's it. 55. So 7-story and 5-story with 72 areas of parking. Now the next one.
Using a stacker.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just check those numbers. Say how many units of which?
70,
What's the first building?
100 units.
So point
Seven-
every
0.72.
every unit gets 0.72 parking spaces.
Where I thought there was more than 100. Exactly.
No,
100?
right here, 100.
Okay. And in the unit, the parking is in one of the buildings or in both? Probably in both.
Underground.
Underground both. Probably one level.
Yes.
Well, no, it says parking at B1, so I'm thinking it's under B1.
Maybe one building.
Yeah.
And is there any open space around it?
Oh yeah, the parking is going to be on the one that's on the heading side.
The short side, the short one.
Because there's only the entrance and the
That's
exit
the
is
end.
on heading. only.
On heading? Oh, on
and,
heading
and,
only.
and the buildings
Okay.
are separate from each other. They're not connected anymore.
All right.
So does that mean the other building does not have parking?
Correct.
The other part is 100%. This is their scare tactic. 100% affordable. 8 stories. They said, if we go 100%, that they can go up to 8 stories. That's
Yeah.
the rule. They can zero parking.
Yeah, density bonus.
148 units, 0 parking, and look at it's just one big old box.
One L. It's an L, right? Yeah.
It's more like a J.
Yeah.
It's a J.
And it takes up the entire footprint, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. Each
to,
up.
to the edges.
Yeah. It's just maxed out. So
That's 247 units per acre.
yeah, it's
Is it 147 or 247?
One.
247.
no, it's 148 units.
But it's
Yeah,
on
but it's less
0.6.
than- it's less than an
0.6
acre.
of an acre.
Yeah, and no parking. This is I'm obviously they're saying, hey, you don't go our way, we're doing this. But when we talk to them, they really don't want to do 100% affordable. There's too much problem with it. So that's what they're proposing to us.
Both are like these solid bricks of gold with no windows.
This is a quick one.
It's just a quick mass.
It's a golden jail now.
Well, and they didn't show any, like articulation on the buildings. They're just
No.
showing the blocks.
They're just
It's
showing
like the
that.
first one they did.
Yeah, the first one they
The
did
first
was
thing
actually
terrible.
Yeah. So that's their proposal to us. And then last but not least, so Kathy has missed 6 meetings, and that's sort of the hit. So I was thinking of making her director emeritus. Right, we retire from the board. She can still come, and but
Anybody can come.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice title to have, right?
Yeah.
Director emeritus.
6?
Yeah,
Jeff Napier?
this one.
Was I supposed to have picked her up today?
Did you?
No, he went. She was in her pajamas.
Thank goodness she was wearing pajamas. Okay, I want to ask.
So the board, we have to vote on it. So I'll make the motion that we make Kathy director emeritus. Do I have a second?
I'll second it for discussion at the very least. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So does that mean a spot opens up on the board?
Yes.
Do you have anybody that has asked to be on the board?
Not yet.
How much can we sell the spot for?
But I remember I remember at board meetings, you brought people up to me saying, hey, she wants to be part of the board. And I was like, well, you
It's
can't.
full. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
But now if that happens, they can definitely be on it.
Do we want to wait until we have someone lined up before emeritusing her?
No,
Or-
let's just get it over.
Yeah. We'll just rip the Band-Aid off on this one.
Okay, all in favor?
I
Any opposed? All right, so
Any
moved.
abstains?
Any abstains? Yeah. All right, so Kathy is now director emeritus, and Linda had already told me that she was okay with that. So
Linda. Oh,
Brennan.
Finance. Yeah.
she does. This night is where she does her book club.
Gotcha.
So that's all right. She's only missed 2. So all right. Anything else for open forum?
Next board meeting,
Yeah.
So before we go to that, Steve sent an email out to everybody with a photo on what red tips look like.
Oh,
It's good.
But that's good. And Julie, I'm just converting that Word document from the tree committee. I'm converting it from Word to a PDF so that's easier for you guys to send out.
all right. Thank you.
Okay. Going back to the board opening, do we want to do anything in terms of like outreach or advertising, or trying to figure out?
Let's wait till the beginning of the year. I think.
Okay.
If something comes up, great. But
How many
Yeah.
people do we have now?
Do we have to worry about not
11.
hitting a
We have
quorum
11.
or something? Or
so now we're down to 10.
Should we update the website?
Do we have to what?
We update the website.
Yes.
Yeah, so
What's
Cindy
that
needs to-
Yeah. So I'll break the news to
I gotta pay
Kathy.
the slide too. 'Cause I have a slide.
So
And can we please require people that are presenting to give me their slides ahead of time? Everyone that came at our last meeting threw me a fucking stick.
I saw that.
And I'm like, dude, the copy. I'm like, I can't put one of those into my Apple. I don't have that connector anymore. There's a one time I didn't bring my laptop
Oh,
bag.
that's okay. I got a floppy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's maddening.
I tried.
Susan sends me an email at like during the meeting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Victor came up and goes, yeah, I emailed it to him like, oh, great.
yeah. I'm like, come on. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a big ask.
Yeah.
It's just, and then he's like, well, I can bring my laptop and play. You saw me. I plugged it in. It didn't even
Well,
work.
I think then the water girl, Cheryl, she said it earlier, right?
She's the only one.
Yeah.
She's the only one.
Yeah. All right.
But just stress to it. It's just, it makes the flow really rough. Like
Right.
when I got to scramble, because I tried to make his laptop work and it couldn't drive the projector.
Did anyone like my dancing?
I loved the dancing. I thought it was great. I think everybody loved
All right.
it. And it is on video.
A little late, but I caught.
I know. Well, because I was taken aback. I had to start it, and then suddenly I was like mesmerized by your dancing.
Kevin, you were saying?
Yeah, so next meeting is Wednesday the 11th. I'll be coming back from a Japan cruise, so I may or may not show up.
All right. If you do, we want some nice gifts or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Either that or you're gonna have to dance.
All right.
Yeah.
Whoa, I got 8:07. We went long.
So I have one thing to ask.
Oh, okay.
Any news on the new people who will go into CHC and whether or not we're going to need to rent for January or are we going to pay for January meeting there?
So, Bouquet's office proposed Agrohood and I shot it down and now it's too small.
Yeah.
It's too small.
But they sent me, they said that,
Katie said the aggregate?
yeah. I don't think they've been there. I don't think they've been in that
Okay.
meeting there. But they said
It's in Santa Clara.
they would have to use Facilitron. I said, well, I've used it before. I know
What's
Facilitron.
Facilitron?
We have to rent it. So now it's going to cost us $150 or maybe 200. I don't know.
And where would it be?
It's cafeteria.
Oh, it's the same. So it's the same place.
It goes back to SJSU. I mean, CSU is being nice to us. They
Yeah,
said,
there's Legend Coast. I remember we always used to have to pay for it.
yeah. So we
So
most
we're
likely have to.
do that for January meeting 120. Or
Yeah, I'll have to ask McKay's office who's the contact for.
When have you
so-
guys gone? At the end of the year?
End of the yeah, end of the
So they're
year.
gone soon.
They're
Are they gonna
packing
take
up.
their-
They're packing.
Are they
up
gonna
now.
take their fencing down?
Doubtful. I don't know.
Which fencing? You take it inside the cafe?
No, outside.
All
Remember,
the, all the
everything
outside
green-
fencing.
all that fencing was never there. That green fencing, when you go in, it's like the, not chicken wire, but I don't know what they call it, but
The
Yeah,
hurricane fence.
chain fencing. It's like 10 feet tall. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
It's designed to contain
Yeah.
or keep
All
out.
right.
Keep out.
I'm making
Keep
an
out.
action to see how you're going to confirm how we can get this spot.
Yeah, so the fee's just to get a custodian out to open it up for us.
Yeah.
And then lock it when we're done.
They better not take the chairs.
Oh
The
God.
chairs were screwed.
I would like to ask that we do not volunteer to deal with chairs. If someone gets hurt,
Yeah.
messing with those chairs, it is not good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what about insurance. I'm talking about we should not be causing injury to our community
Yeah.
because of we have money to pay for this. You shouldn't hurt ourselves.
Right.
We're all
Are you
older.
talking about setting the chairs up and taking them down? Or
The chairs were they're like this heavy, and the old ones.
Yeah.
And me and
They got
Art
rid of
and
them.
Linda and we were
Oh, okay, not the
lifting
ones
them
we-
up,
not the ones we're
stacking
using
them
now.
8 feet tall. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's dangerous as hell.
All right. Anything else for open forum?
So just so I understand, you guys were talking about the Cory School.
Yeah.
The existing tenants are leaving at the end of this year.
That's correct.
Are we meeting there for our January general meeting?
I'm planning on it, but it's going to cost us now.
Okay, so because I just need to get a hold of Jennifer, the deputy director for DOT, to tell to say that we're looking to have her come to the January meeting.
Yeah. My notes say that you're gonna give Art her contact information so that he can reach out as president.
Sure, yeah, but,
Date.
right, okay, fair enough.
All right. I now have 8:10.
Thanks, Art.
Just one more thing.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
guys.
Sorry for going so long.